Right, there we go. It's the Evo Atwater. You see us riding them all over, but yeah, these are our bikes. I don't know if anyone else has any in this state, in Hawaii, or I've never really seen too many on YouTube or anywhere else. But we do have two of them. They fold up, pretty much like any bike that folds. They're really nice. We like them so far. Give you a little tour. And, I believe they have pretty good components on them. They've worked really well. Canvas sensors. They fold like any. They clap here, and then the seat post can go down too. So that's a little different than many of them. And then also the handlebars can slide down a little bit, and they fold over. So that's, it's the usual thing. Disc brakes on each side. They run good. And let's see, what are they here? Oh, yeah. Let's look at it. Now these they consider, where is that there? Yeah, they consider it a Type 2. And many of the parts are made in Taiwan, but the company, I believe, is a Danish company that makes these bikes for the frames. They sell all kinds of motors and things like that. So it's a pretty good bike. Type 2, but it doesn't have a throttle. They don't have a throttle. All they have is a little button you can push for walk along. It kind of makes them go. You can't really ride. It goes really slow. It's much easier to push them, but as usual, they have the battery light and then a 5 power lights, so that's good. It has a button for a headlight, but this version didn't have it. Has a pretty good, has an 8-speed derailleur, and that works all pretty damn good. And we have a big bag. Now these are pretty good, up to about 10 pounds. That's what the dog weighs, and I put groceries and lunch, and all that works pretty good. And they have a nice little disc brake set, not those hydraulic, just the regular. I do kind of like these brakes. Less things to go wrong, less parks. I don't know which one lasts longer, but it's these have been really great for us. Pedals, they clip, you pull the little thing, like most of them, and then you click them in. There you go. So that's the Evo Atwater. And yeah, these are, I think we're the only two people with these bikes. The little controls in here, pretty simple. Just USB if you want to charge things, where you do the charge and your on and off button. So that's about it. You just click that on. And they do, if you're sitting for a while, they will turn off also. And then you just have to push the button up here. Yeah, so we can turn them on. You got 5 batteries. We just charged these, but it got a little bit cloudy and rainy, so we didn't go riding. And then there's, whatever number of, how much power you want. So that's our neighborhood rooster. But I usually ride at 3, so to most of the time. And they're like only a 250 watt hub motor, but God, these go. And we sometimes ride them 3 or 4 times. We've never got the battery down to 2 lights yet. That's my goal, to run it down. But we ride, and they work really good. So it's been a great bike. I think the only thing is we got these water bottles. We had these other ones, the water bottle flew out of the thing all the time. Pretty good seat. We like these seats, so we've kept them. But yeah, the whole thing works darn well. We have our, this little red bell on there too. This is good to have just so people know when you're coming. And a little camera mount for occasion. But yeah, that's it. Oh, and I did have to kind of adapt these. It was hard because of the shape. Let's see if I can show you here. Because of the shape of the bike, it was hard to find something because it's so big that would fit. So I got these, and I had to kind of adapt them with extra straps. And so we just close that up, and they slide up, and then you strap them to the front. But they're nice. You got a little bit of cargo there, and you can put your phone in. They're okay. This Velcro's off, but that works good. We don't have a lot of them. I guess we might like fenders one day, but probably by the time we do that, we might have traded out. But these things have been going for like 4 years now. Little 20-inchers. Everything's been working really good. We really haven't had too many repairs. I had a flat, that's probably the biggest thing, and a little tune-up. And that's about it. We've taken them all over, so yeah, I don't know if anyone ever has one of these. Let me know, but we may be the only two. They're the only two little e-bikes we could afford at the time that we could get, because no one would ship them when we wanted them. But of course, there's a lot nowadays. There's so many to choose from. But yeah, the little Evo Water, and that's the company that makes all the parts. So it's pretty cool. All right, we'll see you out riding.